Your overall thoughts on pulling that one out, Trevor?
I mean, it feels good to win. First season opener of one here, so it feels good, especially in this stadium. I haven't had a ton of success over here lately, so it feels good. I mean, that's a good team. Presented some challenges for us, offensively, pretty sloppy game. Obviously, some good points in the game for us. We made some plays. We ended up making the plays we had to make to win. Defense really kept us in the game, I thought. So I only giving up 14 points. We put them in a bad spot a few times where they got some huge stops, turnover on downs, some turnovers. It was big. It was great to see them pick us up when we needed it. Obviously, it wasn't a super clean game offensively. There's a lot of things to clean up, but can't be too upset with a win. It's hard to win in this league and division game too, so that's big for us. Good start.
You chalk that up kind of, not maybe all the way, but just week one. I mean, everything's kind of new. Do you kind of cast a little of that aside because of week one?
Yeah, week one is more challenging sometimes for a lot of different reasons. I mean, sometimes defenses might do things a little differently. Not to say that the Colts did. I think they stuck to who they were, and they just did a really good job of making things difficult up front for us. Those guys, I mean, that's one of the best fronts, especially the interior in the whole NFL. Those guys are really good. They make it challenging for you. So they do some really good things. Their back end played sticky. They did a good job. They're really sound. They did a good job. They put us in a lot of second and third and longs, and that's harder, obviously, from an offensive perspective. Your call sheet shrinks a lot when that happens. So we got to do a better job of being efficient on first down. We got to be better on third down. Got to be better on fourth down. I mean, all the downs. So, but yeah, obviously it's a lot better to be able to win, to learn from a win than a loss. So it's still a win's a win.
What do you, Trevor? You had that odd play where you were ruled for a fumble and then Tank got the ball and maybe
Yeah, crazy play.
But then he comes back and scores a go-ahead touchdown. Did you or anybody kind of directly remind him that, hey, put the fumble behind him? Or head now?
I think everybody kind of rallied behind him. Obviously, kind of a weird play. It's tough. Obviously, you get hit and you don't know if it's a fumble or incompletion. And we teach our guys treat every loose ball like it's a fumble because that. And he even recovered it and then just standing there and they punched the ball out because the ref didn't blow the whistle. So that's a crazy play and one to learn from. It's a shame having to a rookie because that would have been a tough play for anyone, really. You recover it and then you end up getting it punched out. So, yeah, just you learn from it, you move on, and that just shows the faith that we have in him to put the ball back in his hands there and, to give us that big touchdown to go up 10 at the end. So doesn't concern me. He's going to keep learning. Obviously, he's a rookie, and I think he did some good things today. So we'll keep getting better.
Doug said that the end of this game kind of felt a little bit like some of the end of games late in the season. You guys would have some up and down early, and then you were able to finish. Feel like that at all to you?
I mean, a little bit. Obviously, I think we started the game better. Besides the first drive, we had a 3-and-out, which you want to start better than that. But, we scored a couple touchdowns early, put a little pressure on them. They answered. Then our defense really, really bowed up. And then we just got sloppy in that kind of the second and third quarter, even the beginning of the fourth. We just got sloppy, and I think we could have taken advantage of more things out there and really put ourselves in an even better position, obviously, going into the end of the game just to put them away. And we didn't do that. But it's hard in the NFL. Like I said, they're not going to lay down. They got the same job we do, and they're going to make it challenging for us. And it's a good football team. And, so it was a good game. And obviously it's better when you can find a way to win.
Trevor, so much about the positive publicity in this preseason has been tailored toward the offense, the feeling that this offense is bigger than it's supposed to. But today, it just felt like the defense in the second quarter, when those 3 consecutive stops kind of set the tone and maybe, I don't want to say bailed you guys out, but certainly complimented you in a big way.
They played great, yeah. I mean, that's the game. It's 3 phases. It's not about – if it was all about the offense, we would have been in trouble today, and same thing in different games if it was all about the defense, so it's we pick each other up, we feed off one another. That's what makes teams great, and we got to continue to do that. There's going to be a week where we're going to have to pick our defense up. This week, they got some huge stops for us that we really needed. We had some bad possessions in a row, and they were able to come through and get a turnover on downs, just get a stop, make a punt, whatever it was. They played great. Hats off to them. I think they played with that chip on their shoulder like you want your defense to, and it was cool to see them fly around and make some huge plays for us.
It's been a couple of years, but do you remember your first start in the NFL, obviously with Anthony Richardson today? Some good, some bad. Did you get to catch up with him after the game, and then what did you think of him on the field? If you got
Yeah, I thought he made some great plays. Obviously, it's being a rookie quarterback. It's a tough spot. There's a lot of learning you have to do, and it's just every week learning and getting better. And the only thing I told him after the game was great game. He made some unbelievable plays, but just try to protect yourself. The hits add up in this league, and they're a little different than in college. So I just told him to protect himself, and I'm excited to watch his career unfold. I think he's going to be a great player, and obviously we'll see him again later in the season. But that was my only message to him, really, just protect yourself. It's a long season, and I think he's going to be a great player.
You just sort of assume and shout with him to do whatever you ask him to do.
Yeah, obviously today, I can't really state how valuable it is to have a guy like Shat, not only on the field, but just the guy he is off the field. Such a good leader, consistent. I mean, one of the most consistent guys in our team. Doesn't matter if he's a starter, if he's not starting, if he's a swing guy, whatever. He comes to work the same way, and that's why you need a guy like that. And he's so valuable for us. He can play center, he can play either guard. He did a great job filling in when he needed to.
What did you make of Calvin Ridley's performance? Obviously, touchdown, 100 and something yards.
It's great. Not a surprise to me. So I don't think it was to anybody, but he played great. It was cool to see him. Obviously, in his first game back, I'm sure he was amped up and ready to go, and just to play well and make some huge plays for us. It was awesome. Thank you all. Appreciate it.